Welcome to World News by Denis Halandzovskyi. If you value calm, detailed, and fact-based reporting on developments that shape global affairs, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your perspective. Today, we look at a new and significant report from Russia's human rights Ombudsman, detailing complaints from soldiers and their families about treatment, conditions, and institutional support. According to recent statements by Russia's human rights ombudsman, there has been a marked increase in the number of complaints from current and former military personnel as well as from their relatives. These grievances range widely. Some soldiers and families describe insufficient financial support, expressing frustration over delayed payments, low allowances, and lack of clarity about benefits. Others report concerns about living conditions in military units, including inadequate housing, equipment shortages, and limited access to medical care. In some cases, service members spoke of bureaucratic hurdles that made it difficult to secure medical treatment, family benefits, or support for injuries sustained in the line of duty. Family members highlighted their own struggles in navigating government procedures to access assistance or compensation. Ombudsman statements emphasize that these complaints are not isolated anecdotes, but part of a broader pattern that warrants attention from the government. In acknowledging these concerns publicly, the Ombudsman's office appears to signal that internal reports and appeals have reached a scale where transparency, at least in part, may help address systemic issues. Russian officials have responded by saying that they will investigate specific cases and work to improve service conditions and benefit administration. However, they also emphasize that the military remains a priority institution and that efforts are being made to modernize infrastructure, welfare systems, and support mechanisms. The public nature of the Ombudsman's remarks, rather than private internal memos, suggests that some level of institutional acknowledgement has been considered necessary. For analysts, this marks a rare instance of official recognition of troops' grievances within the Russian defense establishment. The Ombudsman's report has implications on multiple levels. First, military morale and cohesion. When service members feel neglected, undersupported, or unheard, their morale can suffer. Morale is a key factor in operational effectiveness, unit cohesion, and long-term retention. A military that struggles to support its personnel, financially, medically, or socially, may confront challenges not only in battlefield performance, but also in recruitment and internal confidence. Second, societal perception and public debate. Public acknowledgement of complaints adds complexity to how Russian society views its armed forces. For many families, especially those with loved ones serving or returning from deployment, these issues are not abstract. They reflect personal struggles and frustrations. When an official human rights representative voices these concerns, it can amplify discussion about broader support systems for veterans and soldiers. Third, internal policy and governance. By publicly addressing these complaints, the Ombudsman's office places pressure on defense ministries and government agencies to respond with concrete measures. Whether through better administrative processes, increased benefits, improved living conditions, or more effective medical services, such responses require policy adjustments and resource allocation. Observers caution that acknowledgement alone is not enough. Successful reform requires follow-through, accountability, and measurable improvements. Authorities may face challenges balancing institutional priorities, budget constraints, and political dynamics. Fourth, international context. Russia's handling of soldier complaints can also influence how external analysts assess the broader social impact of ongoing mobilization and prolonged conflict. Global commentators note that even countries with strong military traditions face pressure to support personnel effectively. When systemic issues become apparent, especially through official channels, they attract wider attention. Finally, for families of soldiers, public recognition of their concerns can be both validating and sobering. It underscores that grievances are not dismissed, but also highlights the complexity of effecting meaningful change within large institutions. The Ombudsman's report thus serves as a window into deeper social and organizational dynamics, illustrating how individual experiences intersect with national policy, morale, and governance challenges. Thank you for watching this report on World News by Denis Halandzovskyi. If you found this explanation informative, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your thoughts. Independent reporting helps us understand how developments behind the scenes influence societies and institutions worldwide. Stay informed and see you in the next update.